the base far?
Not with our new friend. And now we have time to catch up.
No kidding. It's been years. You must have seen the entire galaxy.
Almost.
How was it?
Amazing. The sinking city of Karatao. The Persaya Cliffs. This galaxy suffers. But there is still beauty.
Any run-ins with the Empire?
Yes. These are dark times. I helped those I could.
I'm just glad you're all right.
You as well. Wherever I went, you were never far from my thoughts.
I've never seen a storm like that.
It's hard to tell how long one will last.
Let's not wait to find out.
My thoughts exactly. You've avoided Cere for years. Why visit her now?
I need her help. We're looking for something connected to the Order.
Interesting. Are you still upset with us for leaving?
I didn't see it coming, Merrin. All of us going our separate ways.
I understand, Cal. But we had our reasons. Spamel friend, can you go any faster?
Pick it up!
We have to hurry. Faster! We need to hurry up.
Spamel's scared. It's fighting me. Can you hear me? I don't see her, BD!
Cal! Can you hear me? This way!
Merrin, we're coming! You're all right!
For now! This way! Quickly!
What now?
We must keep moving!
Where'd the Spamel run off to?
It doesn't matter now! Cal! This way!
Requesting immediate extraction. What are my coordinates? I can't even see my hand. Repeat, you're breaking up. Damn it.
buddy.
On your word.
Can't be.
The Spamel must have found shelter. This way.
The Spamel saved us.
So we can forgive it for leaving us to die.
Agreed. Okay. Should be set for the night.
Sit. Tell me what adventures you and BD have had since we last saw each other.
Alright. Same as always. Fighting the Empire, helping out where we can. Not staying in one place too long. And, I think we might have found something special. A place where the Empire can't find us. But it would mean leaving the fight. And well, the fight is all I know.
Cal. Look into the fire. It will warm you. Keep you company. On dark, lonesome nights, yes? But left unchecked, it will consume everything in its path. Until there is only ash. But on a cold night, like tonight, a warm fire is perfect. And the company is not so bad either.
I missed you, Merrin.
And I you. I had to leave, Cal. In order to see the galaxy on my own terms.
What'd you find?
Myself. Reflected in all the places and people I encountered. Dathomir will always be my home, but it does not need to define me.
I never understood why you left. But sitting here now, it's clear you made the right choice.
You missed a spot.
Morning.
The weather has cleared. Let's go.
Well, we survived our first storm together.
Yes, we did.
I'm glad we got to see each other again. How long are you staying on Jedha?
I don't know. But I am excited to see Greez. How is he these days?
Not bad. He opened up a cantina. Pyloon Saloon.
He named it after his great-grandmother.
Nothing's more important to Greez than family.
Hello, my friend. It's so very good to see you again.
Master Cordova. It's an honor. I never thought I'd meet you in person.
The honor is mine, Cal. Cere's told me everything. You have demonstrated great bravery and wisdom in the face of overwhelming adversity. You chose well? Well, I wouldn't go that far.
The Empire has claimed the ruins. We'll have to find another rendezvous point.
Unfortunate. But at least the storm covered your tracks. Come. Come, let me escort you inside.
Master Cordova, did you find the Zepho?
Only faint traces of their passage, heading deep into the unknown regions.
Sorry to hear that.
As it goes. Ultimately, that failure inspired me to seek out other Jedi survivors. That search led me back to my old apprentice. How have you been faring, Cal?
That doesn't sound good.
I've had a few scrapes, but I'm still breathing.
And I'm glad for it. I heard some news about a Jedi terrorist on Coruscant not long ago.
You were on Coruscant? Well, the Mantis looks like he's seen better days.
Should see the other guys. This base is well hidden.
Yes. Well, the Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight directly, but we do what we can. The Archive is this way. It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Cere yourself. Meanwhile, Merrin and I will greet our new arrivals. So, how was the desert?
Cold, stormy, and too many Imperials.
Not my preferred weather forecast. But more common by the day. Where did you weather the storm?
A cave past the old market. Our Spamel friend showed us the way.
You've a habit for making new friends wherever you go.
A survival instinct, perhaps.
I intercepted some Imperial communications. Your reputation is growing.
Was there fear in their voices?
Quite a bit, yes.
Good. How are you feeling?
Better. That tea you brought me was wonderful.
Master Cordova and I will wait for Greez. Go speak with Cere.
Just keep trying. It's not like Brother Armai is to break contact. Cal Kestis. Welcome to Jedha. I knew the storm wouldn't deter you.
You're rebuilding the temple archives.
And we're trying. As long as this knowledge remains, the legacy of the Jedi survives.
It's incredible. But something tells me there's more to this than just holobooks.
Yes. We're a part of a network, known as the Hidden Path. We provide safe passage and new identities to those who have been persecuted by the Empire.
Hunted by the Empire, like Jedi survivors?
Very few of us remain. But yes, and Force sensitives, and those who help them.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. Besides, I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
I wanted to prove to the galaxy that the Empire isn't invulnerable. That you can resist. That you have to fight if things are gonna get better. But then they just listen to the propaganda and they pretend they're free anyways.
You chose a hard path.
And it hasn't made a difference.
Well, while the Empire's trained its eyes on you, we've been able to build the network. Find allies. And save lives.
When you left, I thought you'd just given up. I was wrong.
Cal, you were just a child when they sent you off to war. You know, there was a time when I remember that the Jedi were more than just weapons. But we both have our roles to play in this struggle.
Yeah, but that's why I'm here. Cere.
Will you get a load of this? Hey, Cere, you can't say it ain't short on personality, but kind of creepy, though.
Well, it's good to see you too, Greez. Well, hello, BD.
Okay.
So, how was your time in the desert?
The storm covered our tracks, but the Empire destroyed one of your speeders.
It's a small price to pay for everybody's safe arrival. And who's this?
This is Bode. He's a friend.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
This hunk of trouble. Hey, we're all together, huh?
Yes. Now, what brings you all to Jedha?
We're searching for a lost planet. Tanalorr, you ever heard of it?
It's on the other side of a deadly nebula called the Kobo Abyss.
Well, our archives are far from complete, but I'm sure Master Cordova's up to the task.
With pleasure.
The trouble is, we're not the only ones looking for this place.
I knew this was sounding too easy.
Guy's name is Dagan Gera. He was a Jedi. Now he leads a band of raiders on the Outer Rim. There's an old temple there. Dagan intends to reclaim it.
A Jedi temple out of the reach of the Empire could mean that there's information there that we don't have in the archive.
I believe I have something. Oh, you're too kind, BD. I'll start with the bad news.
Well, boy, this guy knows his audience.
I found no information related to crossing the Kobo Abyss. However, I found two mentions of this Dagan Gera. He had a retreat on Kobo, and records show him frequently visiting a laboratory on its moon.
Okay, we'll check him out.
If you find anything, bring it to me. I am happy to assist further.
Thank you. Both of you.
You're welcome, Cal. I hope you find what you're searching for.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
I will escort you back to the Mantis.
So you're not joining us?
I cannot.
So where are we headed first? Back to Kobo? Or its moon?
Let's hit the moon laboratory first.
Alright. Maybe we can find something there to help us cross the abyss. Ready to roll out when you are.
Glad you didn't have to fly through that storm. So, how's it feel to be piloting the Mantis again?
Like being home.
Then why the long face?
It's been too long. My pilot instincts are all off.
I know how hard it is trying to relearn skills you put to the side.
I guess so, huh? Still, I regret ever walking away from the Mantis. Keep thinking I'm gonna slip up.
You walked away when you needed to. I know you'll pick it back up in no time.
Okay. You're a good friend, Cal. This new arm is gonna make piloting a little different. But I'll get there. I hope. Oh, hey, Cere or Master Cordova's got the answers, not me. Talk to one of them. You know, I never thought you'd end up as a librarian, Cere.
And I never thought you'd settle down and run a saloon. That's quite a change of pace. And a lot of responsibility.
You know, I age like a fine Alderanian wine. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me in action, but old greasy money only gets better with age.
True. You running any sabacc tables?
No, I am done with gambling. Done with it. Forever, mostly.
Well, I'm proud of you, Greez.
Can it before you make me blush?
Cordova said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that fate brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate. I'm just happy my master is alive and here with us.
Yeah.
And determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire. Have a look around the archive, Cal. We'll talk later. The archive is growing, but there is still much work to do.
I'll leave you to it. How did you and the Anchorites end up building this archive?
Well, we began our work in the holy city of Jedha, preserving whatever we could find of the Jedi tradition.
Sounds like a dangerous place to collect outlawed teachings.
Too dangerous. After one too many close calls with the Empire, I convinced the Narcus to relocate here. We found this abandoned monastery. Set about building everything you see.
I can't believe you did all this in only a couple of years.
Well, it's been hard work, but once I understood my calling, I had to answer it.
That you did. It hurt when you left. Felt like you quit on us in the middle of a fight.
I know.
But you were trying to restore the Order. Rebuild what was lost. The fight was never your goal.
Are you so sure it's yours? The Empire is always watching.
How has it been spending time with Master Cordova?
An unexpected blessing. Though I have some competition.
What do you mean?
My anchorites have taken to following him around. Doting on him. Bringing him tokens of respect.
Interesting. So maybe I should be talking to him.
By all means. I'm sure he has much to teach you. You're free to explore the archive.
I'm hesitant to ask, but how... No, never mind.
How is my relationship with the Force?
Yeah, that's right.
I wish I could tell you that the dark side is in the past for me. The truth is that I'm still struggling. Every day brings its own test. But when I feel weak, I can think of you and Trilla and remember, I still have the choice to do better. And that gives me strength. So, I like to think I'm doing better than ever.
I'm happy to hear that, Cere. Seems like these last years have been good to you.
I can't talk.
Cal, my friend, have you made the acquaintance of Sister Taske?
Don't think I have.
You ought to introduce yourself. She's our chief archivist, and though I doubt she'd admit it, she seems eager to meet you.
I'll stop by.
Very good. Just remember to mind your manners. She's Narcus, through and through.
Have you explored any of the ruins on Jedha?
I have. Quite fascinating. Though my research was cut short due to the growing Imperial presence. Now it's too risky to venture outside, and we send communications only when absolutely necessary. That is why I could not tell you that I returned, my friend. My sincerest apologies.
We're just glad you're okay.
Cal, BD, well-timed. I've another location you might wish to explore in the southern desert.
I think we might have found that one. It was amazing, wasn't it, Master Cordova?
It most certainly was. I am delighted you have experienced the same wonder there that I did. Ah, Cal, I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site built by those who revered Force users in the northern desert.
We ran across it on our travels.
Truly? Wasn't it marvelous?
It was amazing.
Please, let me know how your field research expedition goes, my friends. So I understand you've been trying to fight the Empire on your own.
I had some help from a few friends.
And where are they now?
Gone.
I see. Well, you're nothing if not brave, Cal. And from what Cere tells me, willing to put your life on the line for those you love. Just remember, the Empire will twist our actions, however noble, to serve their aims.
I'll remember that, Master Cordova. Did you know Master Yaddle?
I did?
Greez asked Cere about her once. I think he had a crush.
Master Yaddle was strong-willed, a strange sense of humor. I enjoyed her company immensely.
My master was her Padawan. He said she trained harder than anyone he knew, which was really something if you knew Jaro Tapal. I've got so many questions, Master Cordova. I don't know where to start.
With your first, young master.
Tell me about the Order in your day, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, Qui-Gon Jinn and I enjoyed a close friendship.
I've heard stories about Master Qui-Gon. You knew him?
That's right. When I first arrived on Coruscant, he was kind enough to show me around.
You as a youngling, with Master Qui-Gon as your tour guide.
It was his home, after all. I can't bring myself to go back there. There are too many memories.
We understand. It looks like you recreated much of the archive.
To an extent. We've recovered holobooks from satellite Jedi libraries. And we've even managed to find a few holocrons.
Holocrons?
Yes. But the loss of the Coruscant archive has forced us to seek out less traditional sources.
Master Cordova, how did you survive Order 66?
My search for the Zepho took me off the radar of the Council. No one knew where I was, not even the clone troopers. When I heard what had happened to the Order, it was too late.
What'd you do?
I tried to make contact, but received no response. So, like most of us, I hid.
I'm just glad you're safe.
Always full of life, aren't you, BD-1? You certainly haven't slowed down. I miss that. And not just because I could use the exercise.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Taske.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Cere and I have been through a lot together.
Jedha is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One. Cere tells me you were trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Up until I became Master Tapal's Padawan. Then we went off to serve in the Clone Wars.
Do you think of your life on Coruscant much?
Sometimes, it's like a dream.
And yet it is not.
That life. And it's so long ago. So much has happened since then. Most days it feels like it happened to someone else.
I think I understand, a little. Thank you. It was not my intention to bring up bad memories.
It's okay, sister. I meant to ask.
You are curious to learn more about the masked hermits helping your mentor, hmm?
I am.
We are the Narcus Anchorites. We study and venerate the Force as it manifests through knowledge.
You're scholars?
We gather knowledge, much like other scholars, yes. But our labor is driven by the belief that knowledge expresses universal truth. Through wisdom, we seek to perceive the formless pattern of the Force. Do you understand?
I understand describing the Force as a formless pattern, although that isn't my perception of it.
Indeed. Nor do we experience the Force as you do, Noble One.
Why do Anchorites wear masks?
Why does a Jedi carry a lightsaber?
It's useful. It's a tool.
Yes. Why else?
It's a symbol.
Very good. Our masks protect us from the sands, from raw winds. But so do they symbolize our vows of anonymity.
That's some vow.
Some vow indeed. I would know what you make of Jedha, Noble One.
Feels lonely on Jedha. The desert can seem endless.
You are not the first to say so. Jedha brings forth an awareness of the self, and we are never more lonely than in our own presence.
Is that why the Narcus stay?
The Pilgrim Moon is our ancestral home, but you are correct. There is more to our presence here. The Force resonates through the fingers of Kyber that grip Jedha's heart.
How did you end up in this hideout?
This is the site of an ancient monastery, one long abandoned. When we left the city, seeking to avoid Imperial eyes, Master Junda led us here. The surrounding rock formations offer natural camouflage, and even orbital scanners cannot pierce the stone.
Cere's built her archive in quite the hidden fortress.
Indeed, Noble One.
You mentioned a vow of anonymity before.
Yes, indeed. Most Narcus choose not to share their names with outsiders. Some even refuse to name themselves beyond the ears of their closest companions. I am one of the named few. We who choose not to conceal our identities.
And your order approves?
Some regard us as free spirits, others as agitators. I say some of those old sand crabs could use a bit of agitation. Ah, the Empire's Thorn returns. How goes your fight?
It's going. Though you're fighting the Empire as much as I am.
Some of my fellow Anchorites would say we are not fighting at all. Merely continuing our eternal project. That the Empire regards our work as seditious is irrelevant.
Do you believe that?
No. Most of us understand the danger the Empire poses to the galaxy, not just to our way of life.
I know Cere appreciates your help.
Cere is one of us, if not by creed, then through her commitment to our cause. We will follow where she leads.
Have you always been with the Anchorites?
My parents were not Narcus, nor were they native to Jedha. But I was born here. After my birth, they left me at an orphanage. They never returned. Fate and the vicissitudes of life brought me to join the Narcus Anchorites.
Have you ever left Jedha?
I visited countless libraries and transcribed many an ancient text. But, just as importantly, I know the thrill of hyperspace, and have watched the sun set on a dozen worlds.
So the Anchorites seek wisdom through experience, not just study.
It is a fool indeed who believes themselves wise when their world ends at the front door.
I think Cere and my first master would agree with you there. How did you find Cere?
Oh no, young Jedi. Your master found us. Her purpose was strong. So much so that it scared some of us. For my part, there was never a question that we would join her.
But others disagreed?
Some of our number balked at the idea of following an outsider, especially one so unpopular with the Empire. But enough recognized the sanctity of the calling to follow her along the path.
Hey, Cal, hold on. I've had this since I started freelancing. It's gotten me out of some bad situations, and I figured it might do the same for you. It's Marin, right? Well, I could get another one if you think you might want it.
No need. Bode.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
My master always frowned upon using blasters.
You once said it wasn't the weapon that makes you a Jedi.
It's us against the galaxy, Cal. We've got to use every advantage we can find against the Empire.
Thanks, Bode.
Now, I'll show you how to use it.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Gotta start somewhere. There you go.
Not bad, Jedi.
Oh, how long have you been working for Cere?
I do not work for Cere.
Right. My mistake. Relax, Cal. Just concentrate and pull the trigger. He's really giving it to that guy.
Cal does not like stormtroopers.
Who does?
Impressive.
I think you got it, Cal.
It's nice seeing you again, Marin.
You too, Cal. Good luck. Perhaps I will still be here when you return.
Hope so. I can't believe Master Cordova is really here. All that time following in his footsteps.
I have enjoyed getting to know him. I've never met a Jedi with a better sense of humor.
You've only met me and Cere.
That's right. Try not to die out there.
This is a smart operation Cere's put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the Anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Cere's managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common. Another time, Cal.